Hello everyone, welcome to Thoughts on Indian Economy. My name is Tiken and today I'm going to speak on the topic Make in India initiative. I'll be discussing about what Make in India initiative is all about, and then we'll also try to understand what kind of achievements this initiative has brought in this few years. And then we'll wind up with a discussion on the challenges and the critics about this initiative. So let's go ahead. This initiative, it all started in 2014 Independence Day speech by our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, announced to the whole world to come and make in India. He says that you can sell anywhere in the country or outside the country, but please manufacturing in India. He says that we have the skill, talent, discipline, and the desire to do something. He asked the world to give an opportunity to come and make in India. Well, the whole objective behind this initiative is to, improve the manufacturing sector. The aim is to improve the GDP contribution of manufacturing sector by 25% in 2022, and at the same process, it wants to generate jobs as much as possible. So this initiative is all about facilitating foreign investment, and the focus is on the specified 25 sectors. So now that we understand what Make in India is all about, we'll try to understand the little background of why manufacturing sector in India is in stagnant state. Well, we can attribute the big part of this stunted growth to the poor performance of labor-intensive manufacturing, where India has mostly focused on either capital-intensive or a skilled labor-intensive sector. So, in the hindsight, we can say that the policies and the choices that we as a country has made post-independence is the reason behind this stunted growth. But then all this because of this, the liberalization post 1991 has not been able to kind of cure the stunted growth. And of course, the very rigid labor market reforms or the labor market laws are the reason behind the companies not jumping or entering into the labor intensive manufacturing industries. And also we can attribute it to the ailing infrastructure and the defunct logistical facilities in India. So now let's try to kind of understand what Make in India initiative has brought in a few years. Well, we can see that the GDP from manufacturing sector is at the all-time high of around 6,000 INR billion 2018, and then we can also see that the global giants such as GE, HTC, Toshiba, and Boeing have either set up their plant or are in the process of setting up a plant in India. Well, the FDI in India's manufacturing industry or the sector has reached about $73.7 billion in December 2017. And India has, of course, become one of the most attractive destinations for investment in manufacturing sector. So the recent success example would be that of the IKEA store, which is being planned to open in Hyderabad, and then Samsung recently announced its largest mobile phone factory in the world in Noida. And of course, the car manufacturers of the world are making India a hub of exporters of small cars in India. And in the ease of doing business ranking, India has jumped 30 places up to take the 100th spot by the rankings published by World Bank. So these are the achievements. And now let's discuss the challenges or the critics of this initiative. Well, one of the biggest critiques about this initiative is that without proper labor reforms, it is not possible for this Make in India campaign to be successful. So the labor reforms are still intact. It is not yet implemented. And of course, the technological barrier in the Indian market presents a major hurdle. And the second is that still the bigger technology companies are still hesitant to manufacture in India. They're still sticking with China for their components. And then, and of course, the land reforms, the land policies are the biggest hurdle uh, for a manufacturing company to acquire a land for a project in India. So apart from that, there are threats to the existing small local entrepreneurs, which feel that they might be out of business because of big players coming in the market. And then, of course, there's a threat of unemployment if these foreign investors back out of these initiatives in India. So these are some of the major challenges that I have listed. So having said that, we cannot deny that this Make in India initiative is a success, is not a success. So I really would like to believe that this initiative is a success, and I really hope that the lion roars. So with this thought in mind, I would like to say goodbye to you. Thank you for tuning to the Thoughts on Indian Economy. Bye bye.